We're at this again. Let's go up on that. So this is Solo Krow. I am Onyx Krow, and today we're playing Leviathan Wilds. In the game of Leviathan Wilds, we're taking on the role of being a climber. And as being a climber, we're trying to clear these giant Leviathans of curses and blight. And essentially, we are climbing with different skill sets in order to clear them of all their issues and ills and anything that makes them sick or whatever, I guess. So we're trying to do our due diligence. So in this game, I'm taking on the roles of two different types of climbers, and we're going to be climbing today on the moderate skill. We're going to be climbing the 5th Leviathan, known as Weaver. Essentially, a giant damn spider. So in taking on the giant damn spider, we are going to be taking on this as it advances in the game. I'm going to climb up, having to subdue a lot of obstacles, follow a certain set of rules, and at the same time, this will escalate the aggression of the Leviathan. So right now, they're very chill, very calm, but as I climb and continue to break the cursed gems and the blighted ones, which do damage to me, it will intensively get more angry and more vicious towards my presence. And in this game, they can cause injuries, or they can even... This one in particular will be doing these, which are spinning webs. As I get into the webs, if I don't break them and try to walk through the webs, it will cause more damage to my blight meter. Blight meter goes up, will never go down. This is my health will go up, but I can always mend myself as I go. The other obstacles I have to look over are the cards that I play. Certain ones can shield me from certain effects in the game, but moreover to the fact that if I run out of these cards at any time, this is played as my grip. If I play all my cards out, unless I decide to not draw cards, I can essentially fall. And when you fall, you excel downwards, and you have to go all the way until you hit ground or some kind of solid surface in this game, hitting every obstacle on the way down. The red ones are going to be my health, the yellow ones are going to be towards my grip, and there are other obstacles in this game that will help me as well, which is spaces I can jump, glide, or even get one of these mushrooms, which will give me a different ability, which would be more movement, more action points, or even shield me from certain elements of the game. So this one is a moderate one because I already went through the first few Leviathans, because I do really enjoy playing this game. But essentially, to get a feel for the game, we're just going to get into the game and just have fun. So I love board games. I love sharing my board games. I hope you enjoy the video. So in our first video, I'm going to show you, sorry, been a little bit since I've done this. We're going to be showing you the characters I have chosen, which are starting with Cheer and character known as Fix. Cheer, his has an ability called Yoink. When I do Yoink, anytime I rest in a game, I can randomly pick a mushroom from my supply. When I choose a mushroom from my supply, I gain that ability anytime I want to, and I can use them anytime I want. And I have Fix's ability. His is Hit It Harder. Apply +1 to your strike. Limit 1 during each of your activations. So every turn, I can use that ability once. He's basically going to be doing more damage. And where I need damage is based on whichever of the ones of these gems I hit. They're all just basically D6 dice with just different colored pips. And then basically is how strong the gem or the blighted gem is. So I have to destroy them in order to advance in the game. The purple ones in this case are just standard cursed gems. You got to break them. They'll do no damage. Versus the blue ones are the blighted gems. If I bust those ones, they will cause me to be blighted unless I have anything to block them. If I don't have anything to block it in the advancements. My actions I can use on each turn are such. 1 AP to move or to climb. Essentially up, down, left, right. Unilaterally, anything I want. You cannot go diagonally though. Unless you glide, but you only glide down. You don't glide up. We don't fly. But we do have like grappling hook abilities in the cards and stuff. We'll see later as we play the game. We also have the jump ability, but that costs us 3 AP in order to jump because you're skipping a gap. So it's effective in this game, especially when you're playing like here in the spider. I have gaps between him, so I might have to jump in order to get to a certain access point. But it costs me action points to do that. And then we also use action points for strike, which is basically what we need to destroy the gems, or in this one's case, to destroy the webs in order to advance forward so I don't get any damage. The other actions you can do is you can use 2 AP to rest. When you find a ledge, which are indicated by the white line underneath the spots on the map, that means my character can stop, hold off, don't need to use grip, and I can rest, and I can replenish my grip. But in a solo play game, I can only replenish up to 7 cards. I cannot replenish my whole discard pile. Excuse me. And the other one is I can use an AP at any time to mend, but you only do mend 1. You can only mend 1 health per turn, so I can't just use 4 to mend 4. I can only use 1 AP to mend 1 per turn. It's not like an instant heal, it's just a slow recovery of life. Makes it a little bit more of a challenge of a game. And then the anytimes I can do in this game is I can forage, which means anytime I can just grab one of these mushrooms and use them. I can also use the ability to let go, because sometimes you got to climb down and it causes like action points, or you need to get away from danger. You can just let go, and you can free fall. Absolutely fine. There is no fall damage, ironically. But the other one, the only fall damage is you're hitting things on the way down. And then the other one is you can use this skill marker, which is a one-time flip to boost your skills by +1. Whether that's a climb, whether it's a glide, whether it's a strike, or a gain. It all depends. And I'll be explaining each card as I draw, and I'll be reading them out loud as I go. So it's going to go in this, every turn it's going to go in this order. It's going to be reveal a threat from the Leviathan. Then I'm going to activate my current climber, which is going to be indicated by this turtle player marker. And then it's going to go to active climb, or it's going to go to resolve the threat after I have done all my actions that I want to do in this game by representing the action points I want to use. I have to pick one of my cards to represent the action points. And then after that one, I have to resolve the threat, because it's either going to be active or deactive, or it's going to be active or delayed depending on the card that I draw. And then after that, I'm going to draw 3 cards up, and then it's going to go to the next player. The end of round is indicated by when we get to the last of the Leviathan's rage track, or their card deck. After that, we reshuffle and reset, increase the rage track. Once it gets to a numerical value on the track, it's going to become more enraged. When it becomes enraged, the card will flip to the teal-blue side, and this will be a different action that's going to happen on the card. So, let's get into the game and see what happens. I do my best. I will tell you right now, I've played this a couple of times. I have beaten the Weaver, but then I also lost very soundly to the Weaver. So, I'll do my best. Let's get into it. So we're going to start the game. Oh, by the way, the deck that I've chosen for my guys, you come with like, I apologize. The decks are identified by the characters you choose. They have their own like 1 or 2 cards you add into the deck, and then you get to pick like a setup deck. In my case, I picked Free Climber, because Cheer is heavy on the support, and Fix is heavy on the power. So I needed more mobility, so I used Free Climber to hopefully balance out my character. So Free Climber cards are thrown in here, different actions and everything, indicated by the symbol where I got them from. So, start off with 3 cards in my hand. You're going to have 3 cards or more in your hand as you go. You will discard them as you play, and you can play them anytime you want. And anytime I don't have cards in my hand, or if I haven't drawn any cards, you're allowed to get an automatic 2 action points to apply anywhere in the game that you need to. So, but most of the time I'll have cards. So, the first thing I'm going to do is reveal the first threat. And the first threat is, it's an active threat from Vicious Bite. So, in Vicious Bite, is currently active, which means I will take this. Oh, I didn't place my characters. Oh my goodness, my apologies. On the bottom row, I can place them anywhere along these climbing areas here. So I'm currently Cheer. There's an active right now on me, so you're going to take this little thing, and it's going to be on the ring, indicating who the active player is, or the active threat. So now it appears in Vicious Bite that I have to get at least 2 pips or more than 2 pips away, or I will lose 2 health by the time that we resolve the threat. So right now I know I need to move at least somewhat of a range away. But right now I already noticed that I have a web in my way here. So I need to get through the web, get distance away, and then hopefully not get hit by the damn thing. Or I can just move 3 to the left or 3 to the right, just get out of the range. So because there's a web in my way and I immediately got an active, I'm just going to go ahead and see what I got for active cards to play right now. So I'm going to do my best to show these as best I can. But that one right there indicates all the protection I can use it for in the game. There's a numerical value on the top. Tells me how many action points I get for that turn that I have to select before I do anything else. And then anything else on the bottom, I can use actions right there to tell me anything I want to do extra in the game. And they can be done at any time on any character throughout the game, since I'm playing 2 at one time. So first I have to identify which way. So I look through here. I have Back in My Day, Momentum, and Wall Jump. Which... Already off the bat, I'm not really happy with any of these choices. I wanted to start here so I can get the climb up going up for that, but I might have to just jump over there so I don't get hit right away. So I need to go at least 3 away, so I'm going to do that to move my 3. And don't worry about, like, burning cards or trying to collect cards. You can easily just, like, get them back after you get a chance to rest, and you can reshuffle them back in. So you can always get them back pretty quickly, so don't worry about holding cards on too much. So I have no reason to strike. I have no reason to do it right now. So basically, I just immediately just put myself in harm's way. I don't like it. So I can do my actions right now, move 3 from there. So 1, 2, 3. That will get me out of the danger zone. So as long as I don't go back in that range, I should be fine. But already he doesn't like me being there. And I can use this if I want to, just to jump up to the pip up here, just so I can at least get a quick advance in. Well, it's empty space, so I really couldn't do that. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 high, and I can jump up to there. If I discard along with it, I'm not really worried about striking, but really getting up there. So I'm probably going to do that. Play that one down, discard that. I will jump up to there, and that will pretty much complete my turn. So I can go ahead and discard these ones as well. I already did my actions on that one. So I avoid taking any 2 damage already from the Leviathan. I've already moved my meter pretty much up there, so we resolve the threats. And I will draw up to 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And move the meter to fix. Now, since it's fixed turn, we start the next one, which is the one with the most health is going to lose 2 hearts. Now, we both have the same amount of health, so I can just pick which one I want it to be. So I'm actually going to pick fix, or cheer here, because on his next turn, I have more of a chance to rest versus him having a fresh move. So we're just going to do that. Now, I have a new set of cards here. We got Dino, Savor the Flavor, and Old Rusty. Secure, which means if I ever try to free fall or anything, I can use Secure to keep my player in place. But I'm really not too worried about that, so I can use that for the movement. But I want to move up towards this and start smashing that immediately, because it's right in the way. I want to use it up. I want to get it quickly. But I also have this one here, which is going to allow me to, when you use a mushroom, which I don't have a mushroom yet. I apologize. Should we have already started with one mushroom? I don't. Hand to 3. Nope. Okay. So yeah, so I don't start with the mushroom or anything. I was just making sure. So right now we have those cards. Oh, they're right here. Using my mind. Okay, so going up here, so that's 1, 2, and then 4. So I need 6 to break that immediately. So I can do that. He's got a strike, so I can use this as a strike 1. His +1 on the strike. So I just need a 4 for a climb. I like Dino. I'm going to hold on to that. So I'm going to apply this 4. So I'm really not worried about secure because I'm not really far up. So I can use 1, 2. Oh, and you can use the action points any way you want, whether you use them all up or not, but that is your max you can use. So that's going to be for my 2 on that. And then he's got a 1 strength strike. I got 2 left on that one, and I'm going to use a strike on this one. And I'm going to use... I don't have to use them all. I can choose 2. Oh, no, that's when I use a mushroom. Oh, okay, I haven't used a mushroom, so I can't do that one. Okay, so let's do this instead. Still keep the 4. Can't use that one. Jump up and to the left, and that's empty space, will fall back down. Okay. Crud. Alright, didn't want to do this right away, but I'm going to have to. 1, 2... I have 2 strength left. I get a +1. I use my flip to use my skill, which give me another +1. So it's a 2 and a 2 and a 4. Bash, bam, boom. Now I have no shield. Like I said, I have no shield against the blight, whether you hit it and destroy it or not. But I will be blighted. That's just going to happen in the game. Unless you have a shield, you're going to get blighted. So that's 1 smashed. That's 1 gone. We already did the most health thing, so that happens. So that's discarded, and yeah. So that's going to be his turn. Draw back up to 3. Goes back to flip. Goes back to cheer. It's going to be here. Cheer, here, cheer. Hope you can hear me okay. I apologize. I'm trying to just keep a little ambiance in the background. I'm trying not to be too loud about it though. But all right, so now we reveal the next Leviathan. Oh, it's the delayed one. So on the delayed one, it doesn't happen until we get to the resolved threat portion. So So wherever I end up is where the threat's going to start. So I might have to have a card in here that's going to help me get out of dodge. And this one, it kind of sprays in a weird way with the delay. Comes off in a weird little pattern there. So basically, and then after that, it's going to place in a web. So basically, this is spin and weave, where he's going to like hit me, but then he's going to spin a web right there. So he's going to put another trap in play. So that's always fun. So right now, we got to get in. Get in here real quick. We're going to smash this. So it's going to be 1 to move, 4 to smash, and 5 up. So I need 4. And I need to. I can't vault. So I may not be able to smash this one right away, but I gotta also watch my life meter here. And I can't. Well, I can mend, but I really don't want to yet. So use it for the 1, smash 3, and jump for the 4. God, I'm using these early, and I don't like it. Kind of have to avoid crappy draws here. So I gotta get to a point where I can rest already. Either I can just free fall rest and then boom, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright. How many mushrooms you get? So they're all 4s. All 3 of my cards were 4s, so I had no choice. I have to pick one. I'm not really using that one right now. I have no threat indicators right now because I passed by that one. Because I jumped. Yeah, so I guess I'm just going to use the 4 to go here. 1, smash, 3, bam, that's gone. And then use my thing here for an extra AP. So I can go up 1 more climb and get to the cliff. So on the next one I can go ahead and rest. Whatnot, maybe I can get a mushroom out of this so I can see I have a little bit of extra ability in that. So, we'll see what happens there. So, now, because of the delayed, reveal the threat, active climber. Now I'm going to go to the resolve threat, where I'm going to be here. Now I got to get out of range if I can. I can use the abilities on these cards to get myself out of the range, but I got to find out which one will work. Vault goes up 1 over 3, up 1 over 3. That would get me out of the way. 1, 1, 2. Yeah. So that would get me here out of the way. But I won't be able to rest because I don't want to take hits early on, and I don't want the webs. Those things are annoying. And Dino is not going to get me out of the way, and I don't have enough there. So I'm going to have to use Vault. Bam. That's going to get me right out of range. So that's going to be discarded, which means I won't take a hit, which means I won't also place a web. I don't believe it still places a web. I'm going to double check with these. No, not you, not you. Okay, opening your first keyword. I understand you cannot strike, fall, it'll strike again, fall even more than nature. Okay, if a skill has multiple parts such as climb 2, no. Not skills, multi-part effects. These cards, skills, and scenarios cards frequently have effects with multiple parts. And push, climb, and strike. Okay, falling, it's not simple modifiers. Twin tones will strike 1. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get like some of the understanding here, make sure I got Everything understood. Win the heart whilst taking advantage of the push. Okay, so from what I see on this, and I could be wrong. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this. Okay. I'm assuming since I avoided it, nothing happens. So it can't be placed on that because I didn't get hit. So I'll leave it there. My indication was like if from there I get hit, but there's no way to identify if that's going to happen or not. Because I vaulted over, I'm not going to take the mushroom either because it probably shouldn't have happened. So I'm just going to say we're going to stick to that scenario. Keep my one card. That is now over. Draw it back up to 3. And I better watch my grip because I'm going to start losing my grip here very freaking shortly. So, alright, so we're going to move this on next to him. And we're going to the next scenario, which is going to be... Okay, so this one is Crawling Dread. All, we're going to lose grip. If within range of one of the webs, I'm going to lose a heart. So range 1, which means 1 away, which neither one of us are. So we're not going to lose health, but we are going to lose all 1 grip. Now when it's all, I'm a single player, so only 1 is affected. So I'm only going to lose 1. And of course it's Plunging Strike. I like that card. Okay, fair enough. Either way, the effect is over. Let's activate our guy here who's here in the corner. We got to bring him up because... This is eventually got to get smashed, but I want him to take this one here. Because he's the strongest striker, but I really got to move him up there. I don't know how I'm going to get him up there so damn quick. If I sacrifice 1, any climber may jump 2. Okay. Only got 2 left. I really don't want to do that. Because I'm going to use them up here. So I really need to get a chance to rest, which I don't have the ability to do. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got 4, and I got a bunch of danger zones in the way, so that's not going to help. I use 3, it's going to put me there. Well, if I sacrifice, I can jump 2, but that's going to get me hit. So if I do a 4, maybe, and then I use the jump, I can use the jump ability with the shield in, boom. And then I can do 1, 2, and then I can rest for 2. Yep, we're going to do that. So I'm going to sacrifice 1 more card. I'm going to drop that in there. We're going to use the jump ability, which can be done at any time, but I have to place my 4 in. So there's my 4 with the shield for health damage. So it's going to give me a 2 on the jump. Right there, so I'm actually right here, right? So I get to jump up 2 spaces. 1, 2, or may jump 2. Oh wait, that's going to bring me here, so I'm going to lose that. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to rest, so that's okay. So we'll do that. So it's going to lose that there. Then he's going to lose grip and drop. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I already revealed. I gotta do it. God damn it all to hell. Because once you lose your grip, you immediately fall. So. Well, no one's taking damage, but the progress certainly didn't help. So So they fall back down to the bottom, which not ideal. Didn't get hurt. It's fine, and I still have. Damn it! Why did I reveal the card? All right. It's fine. It's fine. I still have my 4 there, so 1, 2, 3. That's still gonna take a hit. Can't do that. So 3, 4. Just head this way, or just do my 3 there. Oh wait, that's right. We're gonna do rest, which means I can take my current discards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I got to shuffle these real quick, and then I can draw 7 cards. Get back a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's my discard back. It's good to know that my strike is coming back. Crap. So it's my 2 rests. I can still move 2, so I just go back to where I was. So essentially nothing happened. I got rest. I'm back, except I knocked his ass back down to the ground. So that didn't help at all. Alright, so that's the end of his turn. Not ideal turn, but whatever. Not ideal gameplay on my purpose there. That kind of sucked. But all right, we'll give this another go here. Oh, I didn't even read the intro. Oh, I am so sorry. Should have done the intro on Weaver. Let me try it here real quick. Hey there, Kestrel. How's it going? Do you want to come crawl around in a dark and spooky cave? Hey there, fellow crew. I'm doing pretty good. A cave? That sounds super fun. But I only want to go if there's a big scary spider. Oh, hey again, Kestrel. We got some really good news for you. Big giant spider. Okay. Oh, and this should have been. Damn it. That's okay. Move it on. Okay. So did that. Did his move. This done. Draw 3. Boom. Boom. Next one. Real. Closest to a web, which is going to be 1, 2. They both are, so I realize it doesn't matter. And I'm going to push one towards the web, which I'm going to use it as him, so he's going to lose a life. That's fine, whatever. So it's Cheer's turn. Cheer is probably going to... I'm going to play 1, strike 1. Has, if that player after you jump, glide, or fall, apply +1 to that strike or become focused. Okay, that doesn't help. Well, I was hoping to rest because I get a mushroom for doing that, but I didn't get a chance at that. That's okay. I'm probably just going to move back over there, try and get my climb back up there again as I did before. And so 1, 2, 3, 4 if I use that. Might as well use that. 4. And then I'll do that one just to give myself 5, get myself back up there. So there you go. Boom, boom, and boom. Alright, so try and get myself back to the ledge, get another rest, and then see if I can get myself some mushrooms in there. It gives me some ability in here. So. Alright, so that's the end of my turn. Now comes the interesting factor where the result of the thread, blah, 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 draw 3, 1, 2, and that's 3 in my hand now. So it's going to jump to him. Now, go to the marker here. And this is going to jump a space up right there. So we're going to go there. Boom, boom, boom. Mix it up. Mix it. Now it's still a 0 here, so it's still going to be a relatively calm Leviathan. So we're on to Fix, who's this character here. We're going to flip this one to see what our immediate threat is. Alright, we're all going to lose grip, which in a single player is just 1. And within range of 1 web gets -1 heart. Neither one of us, so that doesn't apply. So we're good. It's all good. So, you are here. You are going to be getting hit with this damn thing, which I'm not happy about. Which I might use 5 in a jump action, which is going to be 1, 4, 5. I can use you to get there. So we could probably do that. So I'll apply the 5. And it gives me a shield from grip at least. So this won't be affected. But that will be affected, which is why I'm going to use a jump in between. So I can jump over the hazard. Yeah, so I can do that to gain that back too. So we're gonna do momentum, which is a strike one. But no, no, no. Save it for a strike. I'm not really using it on a strike. So that's just gonna give me action right here. So I'm gonna use a jump action, which is gonna be, well, I'm gonna use one. And then I use another one, which is going to be 3 action points to jump 2 spaces, and then another one to jump here. So that's going to get me to the ledge. So I'm sitting up tight and nice on the ledge. So we'll leave it there. Fair enough. So easy enough. Easy enough action there. Nothing special. Next turn, you can mend or something. You also need to be doing that. So next one, we're going to draw. You're going to rest. I got to have you rest here so I can get some freaking cards back. Let's see what our threat is first. So currently active here. Boom. And that is Vicious Bite. So I need to get him up there. So the problem is, I'm going to get here to the ledge. It's going to give me... you would be that. You would do that. You will. Shit you. 2 hits versus 1 hit. I'll take the hit. I have a choice. So, we're going to get some momentum here, get some action points. So, if I go this way, it's 1. Oh, I need to get these back. So, 1, 2, 4, 5. 5, and I'm going to get hit. But I have to rest. I can just do 4, mend and rest. But then I'm going to get hit. Well, it's only 1. Because I mend 1, hit for 2, so essentially it's taking 1 hit. And I can do a mend. Okay, we're going to do that. So 1, 2, rest. Draw 7 new cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. All the cards. Okay. Then I can just mend 1. And then active, I'm going to get hit for 2, so it's essentially just 1. So he's going to hit me. Because either I'm going to, well, you know, screw it. Get out of the range, hit for 1. No, you don't need the satisfaction. Screw you, damn spider. And I'm up 1 more, so it's probably a better option doing that. I'm still going to get hit. Whoop you frickin' do. It's nullified hit either way, because I mended. Wait a minute. 2, 4. Mend was an action. Yep. So never mind, I am going to get hit. Yep. Because that's 5. I have no other boost of action there. So. Oh! Yeah, that was that one, by the way. I never fucking put my card down. There's a lot of moving pieces. Sometimes I lose myself, but I catch myself more often than enough. Anyways. Let's move on. Might have to be a part 2 on this one because I got other things I gotta do later, so might have to come back to this game to finish it up. So let's go ahead and finish this round off by drawing a card, move to the next player. That was Fix's turn. Not cheer. Fix. Should have been on Fix. That changes my whole gameplay. Then I can just do... I'm going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I got 1 action point. I can do that. 2 action points. Strike 3 action points. Apply to your strike. 4, 5 action points. 5. Breaking this bitch right off the mat. Bam. Done. All cards. Better well played. Yes, I do get blight. I don't care. I already did it. Yeah. So, smashed it. Okay. I gotta learn to pay attention. Okay. Either way. 1, 2, 3. Next player. Let's see what we got. One with the most health is going to take 2 damage. Ouch. That's you, Fix. Already off to bad start here. That's gone now. Okay, that was not ideal. You are definitely going to have to rest on your next turn. Alright, excuse me. So I move up one, I can use the dino. Jump up. Grab the foliage. Grab that. I need to glide. Boom. Boom. Two. Glide for two. So. One. Let's do this. Use that. We use a 3. Not worry about the glide. Use a shield just in case. That's on you. So I'm confusing myself. Discard in the right spot there, dumbass. Okay. So we're gonna hit there. We're gonna go 1. Dino. Boom. Foliage. Really? It's another shield for grip. Turd. Alright, so I have 2 more action points I can do, which is going to be just sliding over for 2. Because I'm going to go for this one, let him engage up. Most likely. So that one's used, that one's used. Okay, and I know I did that one already for the both of us, but he took the hits because he had the most health. Sorry, buddy. Okay, so now we just draw 2. New threat. Fix. Ah! It's the delayed one. Yummy. Well, you got the most strikes and we got enough movement here. Let's go ahead and get your butt up there. So we're going to go 1, 2. Lovely. 1, 2, and mend. Leave for 1, 2, and a mend. That's what we're going to do. So 1, 2, and a mend. From where you are. And then we got our situation with resolving this, which I have a vault, which will get him out of the way. But it'll be 1, boom, boom. It's going to get him hit over 1, boom, boom. But it's a vault, so I'll be out of the way. We just go for that one. Okay, so he's in the area here. I can play vault. I can go from there to there. Getting him out of the way of danger, no damage, no problem. He doesn't get hit with nothing, and he's prepped and ready for the next assault. Easy enough. Okay, so he's on set and par for the next one. Okay, so now we do 1, 2, go to you, immediate threat. Closest to web, which is going to be him. Ah, you son of a... He just healed! Turd! And there's a web there. It's 2 webs. Love it. So now, I can smash that one, but I have to smash the web, or I'm going to get blinded injury. So, don't want that. But it's not his turn. It's his turn right now, so... Alright. Still haven't had a chance to rest. So we're going to do that. So we're going to get up here. So that's 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. 2, 3. And we'll wall jump. So 1, rest. Means I can pick one of those. And get to put all of these back in. I gotta shuffle. Okay. 3. Now I'm going to wall jump, which means I can jump up 1 here. I can jump here, which I have shield on. So, well, it's a web. It's not going to hurt me right away, but I can jump here, which also shielded. Or I can also discard this card here. Or I can just give... Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to secure here anyways. I'm going to wall jump anywhere I go. So I will technically be secured. So that's going to give me a chance to either jump here, here, or here. I'll probably just jump up here because I'm close to another base. So that's not a big deal. That's not a big issue there. We'll do that. So we'll stand there. I'm going to use this card as well to get any climber to take 2. Any climber takes 2 random mushrooms with 1 discard. We never did a discarded. So he's going to get 2 to help him out, which we're going to give him. He's going to give him 2 movement and protection from blight. Perfect where he's at. So that's done, and that is done. And now we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Next player. And real quick, before I pause this live stream here, for the next session. Ding, 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 ding. Gotta shuffle. Because now we move the threat to 1, and now one of these is going to be enraged. So now the spider weaver is angry at first shot. So the turn is going to go to fix. He's going to get 3 brand new cards. And we'll see if we can get any further in this game. So, to be continued. So let's pick up where we left off real quick. Alright. So we're back into playing Leviathan Wilds. I'm going to fix this turn. And we've just gotten into our first enragement. Draw my cards up already. Fixes here on the outskirts. And we got cheer here in the center. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Start with cheer. Who has the most health is going to lose 2. And then the least blight is going to lose. Is going to gain a blight. So you're going to both have the same kind of health. But because of close knit we are there, I'm going to give him the blight. Or give him the health as well. Oh, it's going to lose 2. Lose 2 here. Because I can always take 1 to mend, I think. Oh, I can't mend here. Wait a minute. It's right here. Bumped it. Alright. So I need to mend now. Knowing that. Okay. Definitely going to need to use this. I could sacrifice 1 for that. So let's go ahead and do the 5 move. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to bash it for 1 for now. That's my 5. Minus 1. Any climber may jump 2. So I'm going to sacrifice that 1. Get this one to jump 2 spaces up. So 1, 2. Jump 2 spaces, right? Yeah. Jump 2 spaces right there. Is that really what I wanted to do? Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I need to get up there. Need a foliage. Okay, so I gotta get over here and bash these out, so might as well work on that. So I use that up. Now this one is when you use, when I use a mushroom. I never used a mushroom, so I can't do this one. Well, yeah, I can use a mushroom. One of these. Use one of those. Move that one to move me 2. Which I'm going to go 1, 2. Which is fine, because then from there I can gain a health. And then I can gain 2 of these. 2 grip. So, bam. So 1, 2. 2 grip at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so that's his turn. These are all discarded now. And let's see, so the next turn, fix. 2, 3. Draw my 3. Goes to cheer. And cheer. What do we got here? I do know I need to smack that to get up there, so it's going to cost me about 3 of them, but I want to get the mushroom and get myself close to that one there. And now I use the vault, I guess. 1, 2, 2. No, I won't be able to do that. Well, I smash that jump up and I go 1, 2, 2. Yeah, I can do that. So I can use that for vault. Use that for 1 move to mend. And then I can just use the other 3. I'm not really worried about gliding. So go for 3. So 1, 2, 3. No, we're just going to go smash 2. Pick up the foliage. Yeah, I guess that works. Hey, it's a +2 health. Cool. I'm going to need that. And then I can use the vault, which is going to vault me here to that space there. That's my 3 moves. Yep, so it's a smash, 2, vault. Oh, I get one more action point. And I'll do a mend. Did I mend? No, I didn't mend. Okay. So, yay. And I have nothing to strike right now. So I'm going to hold off there for right now. So that's probably about good for right now for the maneuver I'm going to do right here. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even... Oh, my God. Closest to the web, which at the time was him. Pushes 1 towards it and then lose 1 health. So I'm just going to bump him back to 5, which is fine. And he would have pushed towards a web, which he would have been at a web, so he wouldn't have been pushed anyway, so it doesn't matter. It just had to reduce my health a little bit, which still kind of sucks, but understandable. So that's all that happened there. Drop there. Increase back to 3. Drop it here. Now it goes to fix. So now fix. We can either get him back up here, but I'm going to probably get him back here to the foliage, because this is good, but I need better, especially if I'm going to be going for this 3 here. So, if I go for that 3, I have to go through that, but I need to get out of the way here. Crap. Which I can use this shield just to burst right through it. 1, 2, 3. Only got 4, so I need a 3 smash. He's got a 1 strike there. Apply 2 to strike, so I can secure that one. So I know I'm going to do that. Plus the 2. So I'm not worried about that. So I have that for strike. So I just need it for movement. 1, 2, so he's up 3. And then I can use the dynamo? The dino? No. Because it goes up 2 and over 1, so that's not going to work. I could climb 1, but I have to be back in range. So if I use this strike and he's 3, so my 1, 2, 3 movement there. Use my shield on that. Yeah, we're going to do that. 3, I'll hold on to the dynamo. So I'm going to apply the 3. We'll do the 3 on that one. And then from there, we're just going to jump over. So it's going to be 3 actions. 1, 2, shield, and then 3. And then I have a 2 and a 1. Smash him for 3. Bam. That's smashed. That's going to blight me. I have no protection from it, because regardless you hit it or not, it's going to smash and it's going to hurt you. Unfortunately. So, that's going to do that. I didn't flip this again. Damn it. Remember to flip that. Yeah, it would have taken me out of range anyway, so it would have been fine. Because it would have been active area, would have been like where I was here. 1, 2, 3, which brings me 1, 2 on that one right there. Would have brought me 2 away from the point. So, no damage anyways. So, it's a good thing because I didn't even mend. Okay, well that hurt a lot. Not an ideal move, but it's fine. Oh boy. Righty. Yeah. I got a bit of an issue here. Let's go on his turn. I need 2 cards, but I'm going to lose all my grip. I know there's a rule in here about if there's no cards, you can use like a... ball, hanging by a thread. You may choose not to draw the last card from your deck. If so, you will have fewer than 3 cards in your hand, but you will not start falling. So yeah, okay. So it is legit, so... yeah. So I'm choosing not to grab my 3rd one. So I don't really need it. But I am going to use like 2 action points to rest, which will give me 7 cards to reshuffle back into my deck, which is better. Oh, let's go ahead and remember to do this time. Oh, we'll lose 1 card. Oh, is going to lose 1 grip, so we're going to lose the grip either way. So he's going to fall. Losing the grip. Okay, so I'm on a ledge here, so he's going to be fine. But Fix is going to free fall. He's going to take a damage. And he's going to fall all the way down to the bottom. On a plus note, at least I get to reshuffle 7 cards again. Mix them up real quick. Oh, that wasn't ideal at all. But you want to know something? Stay down there. Get healthy. Go for the 3. You run around here. You stay there. You're only on a 1. You didn't really get anything yet. Okay. Well, wasn't that ideal, but you suck. Within range of 1 to a web, which none of us were at the time, so there's no extra health damage, so now we move on. So now I know I need to smash that. So first thing I'm going to do is I have to dedicate some points here. Which I'm just going to do the 4 here, because, well, it really doesn't matter. Well, it's a strike 1, so I could probably use a strike there to do some damage on that die. If you play after you jump, glide, or fall, apply 1 to that strike or become focused. Oh, well, you fell, but that doesn't help me at all. So, no, so it's just going to be on the strike 1, so I'm just going to move 1 towards that. And I'm going to... First of all, I'm going to use this. Up my health to 2. I'm going to use... Oh, wait a minute. I was going to sit here. I was going to do rest for 2. Oh, I don't have to rest now because that thing already reset, so I don't have to do that. So it's just 1 and hit for 3, plus 1, so it's a bash for 4. I'll leave that at a 1 pip, which is I'd love to slaughter the damn thing. It's not going to happen. But it's alright. Down to 1. Take it. And that's pretty much all that's going to happen there. Nothing too exciting. For him. Oh, that was on grip. Okay. There's a lot of moving parts on these things. Kind of makes you, I don't know, flustered sometimes. But that's all good. Moving on. Now we go to Fix. 1, 2, 3. And he is going to deal with the delayed. Now, as per before, first part, delays happen after I've moved, not before. So, we're going to take Fix here, and he's going to, first of all, we're going to be applying anything to him because he's going to be mending and scooching. So, he's not going to be able to vault. I'm not worried about him going up and over anywhere. So, he can use that for the movement. He's not going to strike anything, so I don't really care about that. But he may climb 1, so I may end up having him do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he's not going to end up doing that. So he's just going to go, or I can do 3.
mend. Oh, because I did rest. Nope, I never focused, did I? Nope. Gotta do focus. Crap. There's no way to get that damn thing back. Oh well. So, from there, we're going to get our delay. And he is probably going to get hurt. Could have had him vault over to that. Oh well, he's going to get... Oh well. He's not going to be able to get out of place, so he's going to take 1 damage. And we're going to have to put a web down here. Right down where he is. Which means now it's going to cost me an action point to break that web. Or I'm going to take blight damage. And given that he's already touching, essentially, I don't want to do that. So, that is reset. Draw back to 3. This is now going back. And we're going to adjust to 2. I'm just going to piss this thing off just a little bit more. Oh, good. Pissing off the Weaver a little more. So flip those 2. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So, goes to Fix, who's now up at top. And he's going to deal with Spiderlings. Oh, lovely. Most health minus his 2, which is him. And the least amount of blight, which is him. So that's going to bring him a little bit closer. So, what a jackass. Okay. Now I can use XP to glide, which means I'll have to glide 1, 2. Oh, I'm going to glide right into that. I don't want to do that. I have to glide, jump. Yeah, so that's going to be 4. It's going to cost me 4 to get there for glide and a jump, which I might end up doing anyways just to get over there. Let me use climb 1 to get to it. And then I'm going to keep that for him. Okay, so I'm going to use the 4. So I'm going to glide for 1, jump at 3, which is going to get me over there. And that's not there, right? Okay. And then I can climb, which I'm going to climb over to that one. So I'm in position, at least. So, that's something. Draw back to 3. And add that one on. Oh, you sad bastard. Please don't die. Enraged. Delayed, active, and next. Ah, crap. Oh, I forgot to play. Yeah, I was going to play that one. Oh, I could have played it on my last... Oh, well, I could have played it on my last turn. This is already in my hand. I'm calling an audible. Screw you. Take any 2. He's going to go to him. Any climber takes 2 random mushrooms, so draw 1 more. Okay. Well, if he draws that, he falls. And you will fall, so I don't want to do that to you, so you need to rest. See this for strike 1. Alright, so I'm going to use a mushroom here. Oh, I can't draw the card. Damn it. Ah, this sucks. Alright, so I'm just going to have to do this to break that and move. So I'm just going to play a 3 here. To break that, use 2 to rest. There you go, then I can play that to draw 1. I can't play it now, I don't believe. But that's okay. He's done what he had to do. Now, this is going to kill him. So I'm going to play this, because I used a mushroom when I did the draw 1. So that means I can gain a health, and I can gain 2 grips, which are these 2. Right back to the bottom. So we got my grips. Worst case thing here is going to happen, that one and the next, which is him and him both going to get popped, and they're going to get webbed. So I'm not going to try to avoid because there's no way I can. I can't always discard that to jump to. But there's nowhere I can really jump to. It's not going to help me either way. So just take our lumps. Owie. Owie. Webbed. And webbed. That's okay. I'm not moving anywhere anyways. I want to smash that. So, yeah, that happened. Not ideal. Damn spin and weave. Draw up to 3. This was your turn. Your turn right there is what you did, so it should have been up here. So that's fine. Alright, so now closest to the web, which is going to be either one of them, will lose a life. Push one forward, one towards the closest web. So basically he's just going to lose a life. Because I can't do it to him, he'll die. Can't do that. So, I know I'm going to smash that damn thing, and I'm going to use this because it has protection from blight. Which is what I need right now. So simply just going 1, bashing that, shielding from that, using 1 to mend. That's all I'm doing. I can't rest anyway, so I smash that, blocked from that, bam. No issues there. So, goes to him, draw to 3. Next card for fix. Active where he is. So I need to just get him out of dodge. So he's going to do a 4 here to get out. I'm just going to play a 4. Just so we can smash that. 1, 2, 3. So he's out of harm's way. He's not doing any good here, but at the same time, he's staying alive. 1, 2. I could dino. I'm going to use dino. Pop him up there. 1, 2, and over 1. Up 2, over 1. So he's going to go here so he can avoid the web. Fair enough. It keeps him out of the way of harm of that. Okay, so. That's fine. We can do that. So no harm, no foul. He's still alive. Luckily, he's still barely. Oh, I should have put player mat down. Oh well. That's fine. At least he's still alive. So, scooch there. 1, 2. Draw it up to 3 cards. Now his turn. So fix. You're facing. All of us are going to lose a grip home because we're playing solo. It's going to be one within a range of 1 space to a web, which he is. Both are. So it's going to lose a life. Ah, crap. I shouldn't have moved him there because now he's dead. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to do this. Lose the grip. Bash the health. Boom. Fix is dead. I get 1 turn to do this. This ain't gonna happen. I have 5 gems left. So essentially, yeah. It's not gonna do me any good. So essentially, I didn't get the job done. There are still too many gems. He is passed out. I get 1 more round to try and get through with fix. But there's like a 5, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3. There's no way in hell that's gonna happen. So essentially. Well, anyways,
that is Leviathan Wilds. Though I didn't win, it's still a hell of an experience. It's a fun-loving game. It's very active, a lot of things going on, so you got to keep yourself really in tune with it. This one is like a level 2 difficulty, so it's like in the middle of the road, so it wasn't easy, but it was a good start off. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it to some extent, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Onyx out.